Since 2016, the number of persons suffering from the effects of conflict, violence, climate shocks, and disease outbreaks in Cameroon has steadily increased, reaching over 3 million in 2024. In response to this alarming situation, action has been taken to care for affected children by placing them in orphanages, ensuring access to shelter, food, and education. To date, over 1.3 million children reside in orphanages, with 45% being actually orphans. However, this strategy has placed immense pressure on these institutions, which struggle to meet the needs of all the children. Most orphanages rely solely on external aid, often consisting of food staples such as rice, sugar, and oil. But this assistance frequently falls short in providing essential minerals and proteins crucial for the physical and cognitive development necessary for children to become productive adults. Ignoring this crisis means denying countless children the opportunity to reach their full potential and undermining our efforts to build a capable workforce for the future. In response to this pressing challenge, a dedicated group of 15 young individuals in Cameroon have launched the project Enhancing the Nutrition and Empowerment of Orphan Children in Cameroon, specifically in the town of Yaoundé, aiming to address these critical needs.
Hello everyone, my name is Annette, Tchouawou, and I am very excited to share with you my journey during the OMLA Fellowship. So during the past 6 weeks, together with the champions that was able to gather, we were able to train the children of fish farming, urban farming, as well as whole workshops on nutrition, hygiene, sanitation, and also entrepreneurship. This idea came to us because we noticed that the challenges that we face as African youths when we finish school is that it's difficult for us to get a job easily. And that is because most of us we don't have a holistic approach to resolving problems in our community. So through this training, we are hoping to instill in the children as we are still young a holistic way of looking at things and a holistic way of making their lives better. Because through the urban farming practices, they are not only learning a new skill, but they are also learning how to feed better. They are also learning how to become entrepreneurs at their own level.
Our journey began with urban farming. We gathered with caregivers and children to select plants that would thrive in our garden, such as hot peppers, leeks, and basils. Next, we gathered everything needed to get started, including knives, scissors, and compost. We also engaged the children in collecting worn-out tires and waste plastic bottles to create our very own plant pots. This activity aimed to spark their creativity and highlight how we can help protect the environment by repurposing waste. Then came the fun part. We held a hands-on training session where 37 eager orphans learned how to sprout seeds and plant seedlings. As they worked, a sense of responsibility blossomed. Many expressed pride in growing their own food and even crafted a gate of broken chair parts to ensure the protection of their seedlings. This was something very emotional to watch. Next up was our fish farming adventure. We prepared training materials to teach everyone about the wonders of aquaculture, covering everything from different farming methods to choosing the right fish. With our iron frame and tarpaulin ready, we coordinated the young boys at the orphanage to set up a fish tank that will soon be home to 162 catfish fingerlings. Watching the children help assemble everything was truly heartwarming. During our training session, we taught them how to care for the fish, from feeding to monitoring water quality. And guess what? We appointed a head caretaker from among the orphans, giving them a real sense of leadership.
We are giving them food to eat every morning and every night so that they should not die. And when others die, they should leave them inside there that the other ones will eat them. And when it will be grown, we'll eat it in December. That's why I like it. Thank you.
The next training session focused on waste management. We kicked things off with an engaging discussion on how to differentiate between biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste, using common examples. We also introduced waste valorization practices such as composting and explained their usefulness by referencing how we used compost in our nurseries during the urban farming session. To make waste sorting easier, we donated 2 waste bins to the orphanage. It was a pleasure to observe during subsequent training sessions how actively the children used the bins. In the last 2 training sessions, we held sanitation and entrepreneurship workshops. We reviewed proper hand hygiene and discussed the relationship between poor hygiene and the spread of diseases such as influenza, cholera, and even COVID-19. We also explained the concept of entrepreneurship using local farmers and fish farmers as examples, highlighting the potential of urban farming through the sale of seedlings and catfish. We were struck by the interest some of the children showed in entrepreneurship as they shared their own entrepreneurial ideas.
Mais moi, c'est exactement pour ça que je peux aussi avoir une idée. Je peux aussi créer des choses, je peux les mettre en pratique, ça peut aussi modeler l'argent. En fait, la tante nous a dit que les plantes qu'on a ici, on peut avoir des bénéfices avec. On peut les vendre. On peut avoir un bon bénéfice avec.
However, it hasn't been all smooth sailing. We faced challenges such as scheduling conflicts at the orphanage and the theft of seedlings. Yet, our determination kept us moving forward. By arriving early and staying flexible, we made the most of our time at the orphanage. We consulted with caregivers to secure seedlings by growing them in the backyard and protected the fish by covering the tank to keep it out of sight of neighboring onlookers.
Et après, j'ai participé à l'animation de l'atelier sur l'entrepreneuriat et sur la gestion des déchets. Bon, tout au long du projet, ce qui m'a le plus marqué, c'est l'envie des enfants d'apprendre. Ils ont été attentifs, ils ont été, très participatifs et très collaboratifs par rapport à tout ce qui a été enseigné. Pendant la phase de pratique, ils ont été vraiment avec beaucoup d'enthousiasme, ils ont mis en pratique tout ce qui a été enseigné. Donc, ces enfants qui viennent d'horizons différents avec plusieurs histoires, vraiment, c'était vraiment merveilleux.
L'activité et nous les entendre. Bon, ce que j'ai eu à apprendre au cours de ce projet, c'était
parce que nous avons vu comment les enfants se donnaient à fond pour ce travail, pour ce projet. Et nous sommes sûrs que la relève sera prise. Et que même s'ils ne sont pas là, ils pourront faire tout ce dont nous avons fait. Parce que tout a été fait dans le détail près.
Merci, OMLA!